Why do they do this? Why do they have this stupid, like... Wonderful.
It's easier if you just step on it.
Alright. Right back at it.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I might take some too. Give me like a 13.75 maybe? 15 and a half?
Welcome everyone. We're here in Madison with a Madtown Double Down, starting our semi-final game. On our featured sheet here we have teams Carey and Burchard. A couple of our Canadian friends down from the Great North. Here.
Not fast.
Joining me on the microphone here is none other than Craig Brown.
Morning, Mikey. How are you?
Oh, doing great.
Yeah.
Ready for some more curling?
I thought they were going to throw, like, practice draws to the button, and then all of a sudden they started the game.
Now they said we'll do it live, and here we are.
I was back there talking to Al, the Iceman Hackner, and about fishing, and then
That's good.
I look up and I'm missing shots. So here I am. I'm ready.
Got room, but I think I gotta go. Holy.
Big matchup this morning.
Yeah, this should be a shooting gallery. Should be fun to watch.
Felt like easy.
We'll also keep you guys in the loop as to what's going on in the other sheets here. We have a mixture of both the club and world division.
The other semifinal is featuring Walker and Leichter against Sinclair and Baton. We have a U.S. semifinal and a Canadian semifinal. It's a pretty good come around there. Catlin throw that one and sweep it himself? Must have, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty well hidden there.
Okay.
Looks like he just got count.
Yep, you count by maybe a couple inches.
Close. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
That's a great shot.
Great shot, Sean. Fucking right.
Perhaps he wasn't trying that. Based on their reaction. I didn't see the call. But if that's what he was trying, it was a great shot.
Yeah,
He might have just been playing a come around. But the little run back, tap back, sit two buried. Good plan B. Schneider's going to try the run double here. Looked like he's a little out with his release. Clears open the middle fairly well, though, so
like there.
It's like Chelsea wants to put a guard right back there on the center line.
Yeah. Tuck a piece.
He's hoping to get a corner of it buried so Schneider can't play a run double on his next try.
Looks like there might be a little less
I'm
curled in the
close.
last couple days here.
Okay. Line's good. Line's good for just a guard if you are light. Line's good for the guard. Just leave it maybe. Hey.
All right, Schneider's going to try and run the other one back. Right on the nose, just about perfect here for this run double.
Curl the hair. That's really close. Touch the back.
Great shot there from Catlin. Hit that just about perfect. That yellow's going to stick around on the very back edge of the rings. But a well-thrown shot.
Son of a bitch.
Piece of cake, run double, huh?
Yeah, no big deal.
Just put the broom down and throw it. John's going to do the same thing.
Hard. Whoa,
Yep.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's pretty good.
Shot.
Just bite the forefoot. Probably still pretty heavy, eh? Oh yeah, you guys have hammer, right? Okay.
I was just wondering. I thought that he was done throwing stones and
So you gotta go like
trying to count.
edge, just outside edge. I threw mine hard and positive. So I think.
Yeah, I think like if I throw probably like 60 more than I throw my first.
Yeah, I'd say that'd be close, probably minimum. I got pretty close. Lots of line. Gotta go away.
He's looking pretty good here. He's going to get fully buried. Maybe catch a piece of the floor, not quite, but
Very well swept. Definitely needed it.
Shot, Chan.
Control. Yeah. Anything with cross is good, but I won't get too cute, I don't think. Like I think,
Obviously not his team you're even seeing,
right.
but I think for like what I just saw there, it ran.
Like take an inch of ice with control. You like that? Okay.
doesn't seem like much ice for the first end. Usually when the pebble's a little rougher, maybe get a little bit more curl. These guys know what they're doing, obviously, and everybody's release is different, but I would think most people are going to definitely need a little extra ice here in the first.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Clean.
Good shot.
Good sweep. Good rush.
And after one end, Chelsea carry. I'm going to work on my mouth work.
I've no idea.
My
Let it go.
words.
I don't know what to say.
Names.
It might curl, it might not.
Try and fix that. Chelsea Carey, John Morris, 1. Caitlin Schneider, Shannon Burchard, 0.
Ron's giving the sound guy a nightmare already with
Over in our other semifinal, Walker Leichter scored 2 in the first end against Sinclair and Baton.
Sorry? Yeah, I think that'll be nice. Probably still fairly slow though, hey? But yeah, and I was like, what?
Be a good time to remind everyone of our wonderful sponsors. Want to thank the Line and Kugels
Sounds good.
for all the delicious beer.
Yeah.
We also want to thank
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we need
Fireball
a little more than that.
Cinnamon Whiskey. That's good stuff.
A little questionable this time of morning.
A little more.
Yeah. If you like to party,
Close.
you know, maybe it goes in your coffee.
We got lots of room.
Not for us this morning.
Line's good now. Hard for weight. This no practice rocks was not a good idea.
6 to 8 more feet.
We also want to thank Steve's Curling for sponsoring the spiel. Craig, I'm sure you have a lot to say about Steve's Curling.
America's #1 curling equipment retailer for over 40 years. Located just 2 miles north of the Madison Curling Club. But we ship around the country every day.
Just picked up a new pair of pants from you guys. Wonderful selection.
Come on, grind. Grind for me.
Why go anywhere else?
Control. Try.
So we got a little different action here on each side of the sheet, I believe. I think that this intern side coming home is maybe a little slower than they were expecting.
Stay with it for line.
And the outturn, which was used a little more in the first end, that side of the sheet in general, maybe just a little quicker. Now they're just slipping these 2 shots in a row back a little farther than they wanted.
Good shot.
So Schneider's going to have a chance to play a freeze here.
Okay.
Oh, they're ripping up
Third
front.
rock.
They don't like the way that's set up.
Yeah. Okay.
You get so used to mixed doubles where people forget to throw takeouts. They just kind of throw draws and more draws and bumps, and it's probably a good idea sometimes to just start clearing things. Joel, how many people we got watching here this morning? '83 viewers this morning. That's a good Sunday morning turnout. A lot of people just heard Catlin talk about trucks. If any of those 83 people want to send us a question in the chat there, just fire away. We'll be happy to answer questions about whatever you got. If we don't know the answer, we'll make something up.
Yeah, we have one of the top curlers in the game, and me,
Line's close.
who might be able to answer questions.
We're good at trivia. You just have random trivia
Line's
questions too.
Line's good for halfway. Needs to have anything. No, line's good. Line's good.
Or we'll ask somebody else in the club that might know the answer.
Good speed. It's good. It's a good spot.
Control or normal? Yeah, good control. Because you don't want to over curl it, right? I'll throw a normal actually. Normal right on the nose. What do you think I'm going to see here?
So this one he's going to be throwing normal. It might not be the easiest way to get through the hole, but if he threw less than normal and got through the hole, then he would over curl. Little out with that release, I think. It's not going to come off it.
Yep.
Should be pretty straight stuff.
Catlin was kind of a hero on the karaoke machine last night. At least he spent a lot of time on it. I don't know if he was really any good, but
Only till I got there.
welcome,
Mine's good.
Ty Veaton, into the broadcast this morning.
Overcurling.
We have a
Overcurling a bit.
self-proclaimed junior
Wisconsin
curling
junior
legend.
curling
Yeah.
legend.
Good. It just needs to sit, I think. Good. Good throw. Speed's a little better there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
Like out still, just try to get shot. Yeah. What'd you get on his draw? Like his one that got to the button. 13-3? Oh goodness. Okay. Think a little less. Grind.
Looks like it's hanging out here.
I think they would turn, yeah. Like freeze? Wait, that button? You got a 15 on yours, it looks like ours. So close to last game?
that wasn't the result he was looking for, obviously, no. Now, Chelsea's going to have a chance to come around that sit second count. Buried. They're not really going to have any...
Okay.
Burchard's really not going to have any way to get at these yellow rocks. Could be a big chance at a steal for two here.
Okay, line's good. Line's good, you can go if you need. Line's fine. Oh,
This one looks like it's hot and hanging out as well.
Well, died up pretty nicely there.
Yeah, if that thing
Still hung.
if that stops a foot shorter though,
there now.
Burchard's gonna have to come the other direction off of something
I gave
or
that a pretty good ad.
hope,
at the
but
end, yeah.
now she's got a chance to follow it. As long as the line's good. She's got a big wall to run into to score a point.
What do you want to give me, like 13.75? Okay, so 13.5. I guess you got backing too, right? So just got to get the line right. Yeah.
Here we go, last rock of the second end. Catlin's a little nervous about it. She's got room and weight both, I think, though.
Yeah, now trying to work it over.
I think he just killed this thing.
Yeah, he cooked it right out of her hand.
I think that was a well-thrown rock.
Yeah.
That he's gonna wish he didn't jump on right away. Ice might be tracking a little different than it has been most of the weekend, but sweeping that thing right out of hand did not help.
Back that up like 3 feet.
Charles, change the 5 and the 2.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at the same time, John hit mine.
All the rocks are in play, but
It's never coming back.
he said we can use any of the rocks, by the way.
So, Ty, you missed the morning draw. Were you having a little fun with our sponsors here last night, Leinenkugels and Fireball?
Yeah, about 17 of them.
About 17
Yeah.
times the fun?
Oh, yeah.
Feels about right.
It hurts about right. Tasted good, though. How many did you have, Craig?
4,
4?
5.
Oh, and you were... Yeah, I saw you crawling around a while.
Yeah, either one. One of the 2.
That's not true.
And then we'll skip it.
I spaced them out.
Yeah, you throw that one, I'll throw the 2.
Took a little break. Made sure I was safe to get myself home in a responsible manner.
More playable.
I did not.
It's a little hard.
Well, I mean, I got home in a safely manner. I did not pace myself.
I'm in.
I don't think it'll be as
When John Landsteiner's in town, you got to go after
I
it.
think if you throw that, you'll be
Fair
like
enough.
top
Because he's
4,
one of the
top 5.
funniest intoxicated people in the world.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be slower here. 5 feet slower than
Okay.
what it was last time.
So, after 2, we're sitting 3-0. Carry over Burchard. The Madtown
Okay.
double down.
Kinda like it.
I like
What is it? We got semifinals right now.
Semifinals.
Semifinals.
Yeah,
We are
weight's good.
All Canadian.
into the money.
Okay, getting better.
Brought to you by Leinenkugels and Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Also brought to you by
This is a better
Steve's Curling Supplies here in Madison, just 2 miles north of the Curling Club. All the big brands, all the great care of the Brown family,
I like that. I think that
Served
was
up with
better
a
than my last
smile.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
and delivered right to your door.
With a note.
Yes, always in the instructions, ask for a heartfelt note, and you'll get one.
Give me,
Yep.
Even Sammy just gave me on this.
See if Burchard Schneider can turn things around here a little bit.
Shot. There girl.
Line's close.
I think it's all there, Chels.
Well then, stay close to your line though.
All there.
Okay, you don't need to yet.
Actually,
You're
weight's
good.
gotta go.
Line's good. Line's really good.
Really light.
Okay.
I don't want to tuck it, I don't think.
Little rub.
Kiss it.
Good.
Sorry, Chels.
That's okay.
That dove up pretty good, just didn't have any weight.
Past than mine, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, like I think you're tighter early and those are into my nice stuff.
Looks like he's going to play a little out turn, back ring kind of weight tap back.
Yeah.
Just push that yellow out of the
Push
floor.
the-
Push that yellow one back to the side. Maybe, probably not all the way out of the house, but just back it up. Sit 2 buried. The other day, we falsely reported that Catlin was a
Wheat farmer.
wheat farmer, canola farmer, because we were just making things up. We knew he's from Saskatchewan.
So we had a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, That's what we thought, but we were wrong. Turns out he drives a train. He's an engineer.
Probably make
Yeah, he's a train harvester.
It's pretty thick, eh?
Sorry? Pretty thick, yeah. But you can
I
come
guess
off
there's
the
a
back
chance
of it
that
a little
he's
bit,
not actually a train engineer,
think
and
that's
he's
our best
more of a
right? So too.
Like mechanical or civil.
Wondering what
design
turn-
engineer of some
More action
sort.
than
But
intern, so it'll come
Roll.
He didn't
along.
clarify, so I'm pretty sure
I
he's
think you
a
can make it with either one, you just gotta hit it
Canadian
with the
national.
right.
A train conductor.
Okay, let's throw the out turn.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
straight for me if you don't mind.
I think he's an engineer. Choo choo. Burchard, we never got clarification for what she does, so I
No.
think we were sticking with neurobiology student.
Yeah, just finishing up her master's.
If anybody on the web stream knows differently, following along in the chat,
I
feel
wanna hit
free to
about,
tell us
I'd
what
say 2/3.
what she does.
So too. In 2/3 if anything, but probably
Okay.
2/3 with the out is close.
Oh, got some heat here from John.
Oh, no.
Oh, he doesn't like it.
Shooter, anything, shooter.
Good.
It's a great shot.
He was hoping to hit it thinner, but it turned out all right. I don't think he was going to be able to get shot well, I guess he maybe could have got shot if he would have
He would have had to hit it thinner
hit
and
it
go off the
quite
back one.
quite thin
Yeah, I
and
was even
come off the
thinking I
back side of that second rock. But
Alright, easy
That's
half.
a
you get a 3-0 lead,
Really
and
straight,
you're
right?
only the other Reds only sitting one. It's not a bad situation to be in.
no.
Let's see if Catlin can engineer this train right into the 4-foot.
Just conduct this rock right home. Might have chucked it a little bit out of hand. Might have been pushing her on the rail there.
Got a little off track.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'd say.
Well, he did end up getting second count, but I don't think that was how he wanted to do it at all. He was hoping to get the shooter in there.
Yeah.
It actually didn't seem to come down at all.
So, Ty, we have a question from a viewer here in the chat. They want to know how the Swedish metal show was yesterday.
Oh, it was fantastic. Ghost put on a really good show. Took a nice 15-minute intermission where they played weird Italian music. Because that's his theme right now. He's Cardinal Copia.
Yeah,
It's good stuff, though. Yeah, they played really well.
that's at the beautiful New Sylvie.
Yeah. I didn't know, but they're an 8-piece. They got 2 people on like keyboards and sound mixers and 3 guys on guitar and 1 on bass.
You know what they say, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
Yes. I mean, Foo Fighters, 3 people, meh. Why not 8?
Try to keep that nice angle on it, right?
Hair high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half the freezes are, wow. Then he comes off it, right?
Yeah, then they have this.
All right.
I think you can get there.
Apparently there's
Think
some
so?
questions. We weren't
I think
really on the
so.
ball with answering questions before, but there's a
Guess we
Let's
can
make
save
up some
this one,
answers.
right?
sheet
Yeah,
6.
if you don't make that now. it
Scores
gets
2-1. Whoever wanted to know
That's
that.
why
I'm not going
that's
to tell
why
you
I
who's
don't
winning,
mind this, 'cause as long as I make contact with
but
this,
it's 2-1
Yeah,
on
I-
sheet
I'm
6.
fine.
then this
Too,
one's
if you like
gone,
it better.
and if we get any with any luck,
Yellow.
Yeah, hopefully you stick.
I
with
don't know
shooter
the names of the
somewhere.
teams.
I just don't think I want to throw enough weight, like weight that if I can roll over the top and not touch either, right?
Maybe we'll
Yeah,
find
like
that out for you.
solid rag or something.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Okay. You want me to sleep?
Taking a look at sheet 2, we got
I think that-
Sinclair versus Waka Lecter.
I'm thinking the intern.
Okay.
The only reason why is
The other
because that outturn
semifinal
is
game.
probably gonna-
The Coasties are up
Let's roll the outturn.
3-0. The East Coasties.
Yeah, I think the out almost because the in is so straight it almost has.
Yeah,
to,
because
right?
if I throw this tap and I tap it and to give him the in off, and then he's lying 3 buried
That's
on
what
it.
I mean. Yeah, the tap makes me nervous because we could put ourselves in a bad situation. Here.
Okay. All right, let's do it. I think it's about 1/3 of a rock. I'm gonna give you a easy firm, okay?
Another good chunk of heat coming out of Morris.
All right.
Easy firm.
Looks like pretty good.
Easy firm.
hard.
Easy firm.
Looking
Really
for a
hard,
third of the
Joe.
rock. He's going to get about a half.
Whoa.
Yeah, just nailed half.
Oh,
Squirted right over the
faster.
top.
Okay.
but he did push that one back far
Yeah,
enough.
so they did
he's
get second
only,
count.
So close.
Only sitting one.
Too much weight.
Are we still first shot?
It's a bit too much weight. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make the
Needed
roll then.
half an inch more curl or
the other-
an
yeah.
inch less
Yeah, we
curl.
kinda
Either
have
way,
to,
and he would have been count
Gotta
there.
wait
Yep.
till like board,
Either would have been bouncing or else it's a lot less
hack.
momentum carrying it up the side.
I'll throw you the same weight I just threw, which is like, yeah. Just thinking that's max. Like you think we'll get a little curl here?
It's really important for him to make a roll here, because otherwise Carrie can just come down and tap her second count and
This
just
one-
a couple inches, and
This one's running just dead straight. Getting a little bit of movement now.
there it comes. It's going to roll. Well,
Showing
it's-
full face.
You can see it all. It's a tough roll, though. There's not much room on the inside, but it looks like they might be signaling to just rip a double or triple at it at this.
Can you move all three, or would the one in the center just
Yeah.
kind of roll back
So
in
I
the
think-
8-foot a little
I
bit?
think
You
go
might
for
not be able to
half
get them all out, but you can definitely
roll.
move them all far enough to
Count
roll.
to
one.
be count on the top four. Just fire it and hit about a half a rock
Half
or
stone.
so.
You can probably get away with a hair thicker, but
Yeah. Okay.
right around half with good weight.
Yeah. I don't think this will curl with weight.
Nope, you're right. It'll do like exactly what we've been seeing. I would take, what do you think, edge rock?
I'm thinking that's max.
Okay. Yeah, just maybe just beside there.
Well, yeah, because I'd rather have you sweep it. Like, I think you could probably push it back if you
Okay,
need to.
you got her.
Yeah, I'd say definitely on this side. If you need to push it out, it's sweeper's paradise right now.
Close. Yep. Hard! Hard!
He's holding it pretty well. She's a little tight out of hand, but
I think she wanted them to sweep hard.
Great shot.
That'll do it.
Sorry, guys. Nice shot, beauty. Hit it perfectly.
Well, you got a sliver out of this one out of the hack. Do you think you can come down to it with back ring weight? Get a push and still get two?
I don't know, man. If it's not finishing as much as it has been all weekend, then I'm not sure that it's there for the deuce.
Yeah, definitely with the weight that they've been playing on this and that they need for it. I don't know if it'll bite up enough.
They put the broom down right away, though, thinking that was the call. Going hard. Close.
You got
Easy.
room.
Switch to the other side. See if you can finish this for. It's gonna hang on. It is.
It
What a
is.
great shot.
Beauty.
Awesome shot, yeah.
Beauty.
And that's how you get two in a bad situation.
Great shot. Great sweep.
So 3-2 carry over Burchard after 3 ends here at the Madtown Double Down, brought to you by Line and Kugels
Dude, we'd be
and Fireball
se-
Cinnamon
we'd be
Whiskey.
second end still if we
And
might have that.
folks, we're going to do a quick little rearrangement here on our audio setup so we sound a little bit less like Hamster Dance. If you'll bear with us, we should have audio back here in just a few
Well,
moments.
I convinced myself not to get.
Intern, okay? What turn do you like? Okay. So, middle, and still a little pressure.
Check 1, 2.
Check 1 2. Hopefully you guys can hear us out there.
Can somebody maybe feed in the chat room and tell us if we sound
Like Alvin and Theodore.
less like chipmunks or less like people on helium? More like dudes. Dudes with deep voices.
Mans.
Good shot.
I think just freeze, eh?
Yeah.
What turn you like?
I don't mind the out.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I just think the speed's better, and you want to be on this side if anything, right?
Middle of 12, right? Or middle of 8,
Yeah,
right?
I like that.
Okay.
Looks like we're much better. Appreciate the feedback, folks.
One I threw last gen, right?
Yeah.
We appreciate your patience while we make everything just exactly perfect for you.
Well, as perfect as we can for us.
We're a plastic table set up behind some glass.
A little. I feel like it's light.
Yeah, I agree with you. Really hard. Hard, 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 hard.
How's line?
You gotta go to get by. Hard. Hard, 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 hard. Okay, you're by, you're by, you're by. Keep going for nose.
Oh, good try.
Sorry.
shot.
Just
Good
a
sweep.
pinch short there.
Line was great, eh?
It's a good
Yeah,
shot.
just
Yeah,
like
just didn't
light
have
on my
that
hand.
was
carry to
thinking
get it on
intern,
the froze
freeze on the high
or
side.
freeze.
Right? Okay.
Catlin's gonna see if they can conduct a good end here. Get a steal. And
Yeah, you'd hate to have him, derail the game.
yeah.
Pretty good. Can't touch it.
Looks a little hot, maybe. It's coming in. Ah, it's slowed up nice.
Yeah, really tracked in there.
Shot. Poor shot.
I kind of think we freeze, eh?
Yeah, you cross it a little.
In our other semifinal between Walker and Sinclair, Walker is leading 3-1 after 3 ends. The winner of that game, of course, will take on the winner of this game, which is 3-2 after 3 ends. Carey leading
Line's good.
and with the
Just for
hammer.
weight right now. Lots of room, lots of room. Needs to curl. Curling now, still needs to keep curling. Not quite to nose yet.
John made himself work hard on this one.
Yes, he did.
Good throw.
No one to blame but yourself there.
We just gotta, either we gotta like tap it and roll it far, or just nose tap for now. I don't know if that's any good. I don't either. All right. I gotta hit like a quarter, third of a rock and roll it behind the tee line. Yeah. Like back line-ish, easy hack.
What are they doing here? Slashing
What?
that red on the top over onto the
Okay.
yellow?
Yeah, he's just throwing it soft. I thought maybe, throw it like a locomotive and
Yeah, just full
try
steam
to
ahead.
Yeah.
smash some things out of there, but he's gonna do it softly. He's got to hold that. It's coming up a little too much for him.
I think I'm gonna try to
Yep.
back ring it.
I don't think he's going to be very happy with that.
Not that
No.
bad, okay?
Curled up too much. Push theirs out the back. No
Get
more
back
backing
more,
for
back
them.
8.
Yeah, I like that.
Gives Morris pretty much the same shot, just mirrored. Baton was moving some stuff over on 2 there for Sinclair. I think we got 4 rocks out there.
Line's close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Close. Yep.
Mine only.
Hard.
Mine only.
Hard.
Oh, they gotta go.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Keep it out there.
Oh.
Oh,
The
they
hair light.
just over curled a
I didn't think
half
it
an
was
inch
possible
on
to
him.
curl that once you got past that car.
Yeah, so both those last rocks doing pretty much the exact same thing, and then they're both coming up inside. Is that a kind of area where you play a little safe on the line,
Yeah, they
or?
just blast that.
Maybe this is. I would much rather be in the Kerry Morris position here, though. The angles are not set up nearly as well for Schneider Burchard.
No, it looks like it's pretty much almost
make that
loaded for them
double.
to get knocked out.
Yeah, try to stick it right there. It's probably the best. But then they're gonna be able to play a freeze here. Oh God. Do I just rip this into it?
Well, that's really thin.
That's really thin.
Either that or you wick there, push that there, you have a better angle.
Yeah. I'm scared if I end up right here, it's really bad.
Yeah, you gotta get right beside that.
Having a little bit of conversation here. This is
Probably the best result. Probably can get both the yellows.
not set up in a good
Really,
spot right
really
now
thin
to
field.
hold carry to
What, like
just a couple.
quarter or less?
Definitely not engineering themselves a steal right now.
He's got to hit this hard and really thin. This is less than a quarter. And if he overcurls by much at all, I mean, he could be ripping at least one of his own, maybe both of his own.
Oh no.
Oh no, he says.
Well, that worked out. Not bad, but
It definitely could have been worse. At least he got 2 of the yellows out.
yeah, it's
He lost 2 of his
Yeah.
own as well.
pretty good plan D, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. Intern.
Fight the 4.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. We can't leave her that. So.
No. No, we have to play it. I think.
The hair less.
Line's good.
How's line?
Room right now.
Heavy. It's coming down.
It's
Coming down, it's
but
curling too.
Still have room.
Gotta go.
Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Finish, 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 finish. Right up, right up, right up, right up, right up. Good. Good spot.
Beauty.
Slow there still, eh?
Yeah. Really like.
Well, we got a couple options. There's a run, there's a draw, there's a double.
Or we just freeze on it and say good luck. She still have to make a pretty good draw. What do you like? I think I like either the freeze or the run. Yeah. Okay. Just a little high. Yeah. Intern.
Much more fun than a draw.
It's more exciting, yes. She's from Manitoba. Just hit this thing.
Just
This is a big shot, obviously.
Show peel?
I mean, she's got to get rid of one of them.
That?
Giving up 3 is she's gonna be. Then they're gonna be down 4 halfway through this game. That's not an enviable position.
Should see some power plays coming up pretty soon, though.
Power play. Oh.
Is that over curling?
I think it overcurled. Draw for 3 coming up for Carrie.
You got about,
It's
what?
a posi intern draw.
Yeah.
Posi
Same ice I
intern.
took, I guess.
Yeah.
How does
Okay.
posi track work on a
Did
1970
you have the
Plymouth?
intern draw that start descent?
It just
You
does.
did, did you? Or no, you
I threw the out.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
But you never watched Joe
Yeah, you're
Dirt
right.
before?
So yeah,
why
it's like
why doesn't she throw a negative?
just posi draw.
A negative draw, an electron draw, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. An electron is positive.
Electrons are negative, aren't they?
Oh yeah, protons. Yeah, there you go. I weld.
You weld.
So she does have some stuff to bounce off of. She does carry a little heavy, but
I really like it.
I like lots, but.
It's out there a lot farther. This
back.
could
Yeah,
be a
Mike.
little fresher track. Nobody's been out this far yet in this
No.
game.
Too far.
Hard.
He might be able to still keep it going and keep it moving, get through in there to the full 8, but that was
Got too far out.
a rock farther outside than anybody else had been,
Shoot.
at least.
You know what I was almost gonna say? Almost throw middle with posi.
well, +2 for Carey
Middle with posi.
after the 4th end. The Madtown double down brings it to 5-2 over Shannon Burchard. Madtown double down brought to you by Lining Kugels and Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Floors for less. Steve's Curling Supplies.
You want to use our power play now?
If you got the curling needs, Steve's got the supplies. Steve'sCurling.com. They also have a phone number.
Yeah. Well, she-
1-800-227
Way wide.
CURL. CURL, curl.
Oh, you spell it with a C?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Or 1-800-227-2875. Then you can talk to Steve or Diane or Craig.
I like the first 2 options. Dan's a sweetheart.
You smell like a Swedish metal band this morning.
Yeah? A little ripe?
Yes.
Yeah. I got a little beer poured on me.
All right, folks. Looks like Team Carey here has choose to use their
Power play. Power play.
Power play. This will be a defensive power play, you think? Or you think they're still going to go out the offense, try to put a bunch in there? I guess we'll see how the first couple rocks go.
No. This was Burchard and Schneider are using their power play. Power play.
Nice, a power play.
Ian on the chat asked why her line was so far out. I think she took a little more ice than she should have, and I
Said
think
it.
she was a little wider than where she wanted to be. Both. You know,
Dangerous concoction. there.
happens sometimes.
The rock just kind of went off the rails there.
No. Outside.
She didn't have an engineer on her team.
No.
I think they're like top 12. You go around deep.
No,
or you
she's
go
got a
intern.
firefighter.
Firefighter, chef, philanthropist,
I
Yeah.
think a little bit.
curler,
Maybe.
fisherman.
I think it's gonna be him.
I think he kind of does a little bit of it all.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if he's a dad now too.
And he's a dad.
Hey, how's life?
What, about a month after they got back from Pyeongchang?
Yes, something like that. I do not remember if it was a boy or a girl. I think he said it was a boy.
How's line?
50-50 chance.
Yeah. People out in YouTube land, you let us know.
What do I do, Chelsea? Go line for me.
It's hard not to, actually.
Yeah. Control. I didn't know what to do.
How many World Junior Curling Championships did
Just freeze this now, eh?
John Morris win?
Was it 2?
It was 2.
Huh?
Just freeze this now?
You bet.
Nobody online is going to ask us any questions. Well, I'll just start asking them.
Yeah. What's our ice temperature out there today?
I know it's at least below 32.
Are we talking air
close.
temperature or ice temperature?
Ice.
It's about 24.1.
You got room right now.
What do you think the air is?
Can't tap on this line.
38,
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah.
30. No, it's a little more than that.
Yeah.
41.
Maybe low 40s, yeah.
Yeah.
41.
Okay.
That's Fahrenheit.
Yep.
Okay.
Would be about 5 centigrade.
I thought it might be a hair fresher, but it wasn't.
Hey, rolling under's not good, eh? Just makes another pocket for them to freeze. Let's hit and roll this way. No, is nose bad? Nose gives them a double? Okay. I don't know. Forward?
So one of our club members here is telling us it's 23.4 ice temperature today. I don't know if he's just making that up like I was, or if he knows the answer to that. We got somebody else that says John Morris's child is a boy named Jack.
Congrats
Just
to
gonna
them.
stick around? Oh,
Nope.
just out.
Just off.
Freeze again?
Yeah, I'll try to be better here.
Same ice?
Yep.
Okay.
Boy, that would have been if he could have just hung on, even way over there in the
Yeah,
12 foot. That would have been.
anything.
They'd have had him.
A good
Team
use of the
Kerry
power
Morris
play.
in a lot of trouble. They're still in trouble, but
Would have been a lot
only
more.
about 2/3 as much trouble.
Pinch less.
We're also told by our local Dave Peterson that the air temperature is
close.
39. I don't know. Maybe he's making all this stuff up. Maybe he knows.
They do have a Raspberry Pi out there
Yep, line,
that
yep,
sends out a signal that tells them what
Hard.
they are. So I'm pretty sure Jeff can check
Hard,
the
hard,
ice
hard,
in
hard,
back
hard,
home.
hard, 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 hard.
Relative
Hard,
humidity
go,
is
go, go, go,
67.
go,
It is
go, go.
raining here in Madison today.
Yep.
Last night.
Great throw,
God,
John.
Windy. Lots of leaves off the trees last night.
It's gonna be. Is this my last or? No, it's my second last.
How are you
Okay.
adapting to the time change?
So same weight.
Well,
I think
my
I don't think
children
it'll curl as
and
much as that
wife
one did.
all neglected to take advantage of the extra hour worth of sleeping.
I decided to wake up at like 5 this morning.
I'm a little disappointed in it. I don't understand. I know that you can hear me.
And he's still a little upset.
We all had a chance to sleep for an extra hour, and
We had some playing to do, I guess.
you know,
So Morris's rock hangs out again. A little short.
actually overcurled and rubbed the guard a little.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what.
Well, this should be a fun shot.
So I think they just
Best,
loaded the
turn.
gun for him.
Out looks easier to me, but
Out?
yeah.
Sure. Wanna come
Do you guys think you draw under that?
Are you
I'm
throwing
trying to
two?
run those reds.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna fire this one.
Oh, yeah. There's some rocks left. You might as well
Or did I just like
start
tight
getting
there?
it moving.
You can get at least 2 of the. I mean, I
keep
think there's
thinking that's not
probably a
gonna
triple there.
Yeah, you hit a little to the high side on that front red on the
Looks like about
low
2/3.
side of the tee line.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you can get 3.
Yeah. You're, any 3/4, I think, misses it.
I agree. So I think you're, thin 2/3 works probably.
John's gonna throw this one hard. Chelsea's sweeping. Here we go.
Yep. Hard!
Okay.
I don't don't think he's going to be very happy with that.
No.
Best, eh?
I don't know if he said it or just over curled a bit, but good inch and a half off where he needed to
Roll
be.
this way a little bit.
That was a good opportunity to get at least 2 of those and
Yeah.
get out of trouble. And
I think so, eh?
now they're still staring at a 3.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, so far it looks like it's been a pretty good use of that power play.
Like a little more weight.
Power play.
Power play.
So is the power play in the last couple years that's been a thing? Longer than that?
I don't know.
2 years? 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
2? At least 2 full seasons.
Yep. But there's been so much dynamic changing in mixed doubles that there's new rules all the time. It's still an evolving game.
I think this is easier than this way because that's super thin, right?
Yeah, I think this is thinner than half, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Like a
thin third.
Okay.
You bet.
Over on sheet 2, Alex Leichter's throwing some heat against a
Use through
bunch.
This,
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
you bet.
Got rid of 2 yellows, but it looks like...
Still got 2. on
oh,
the
there's a
four
few
foot.
rocks to go, but Sinclair and Baton are... Looks like they got a chance to get a few rocks back. They're down 4-1 after 4. We got a little ice conversation going on the web chat about humidity and frost and dew points. And maybe you nerds can take it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's
Clean, he's clean.
Yeah, going curling zone. There's some rock talk in there.
Okay, Chels.
Just kidding. Open draw for 3 for Burchard to tie this game up after 5. Oh, Schneider just about fell down.
What did you say? It was he almost ran off the tracks
He
there?
almost ran off the tracks. He almost got derailed there at the hog line.
Would have been a disaster.
He threw it in last end. It's okay. It's not too bad. Somewhere around like a 14, 45. Okay, you got it.
Schneider's on this like a freight train. He's got to go. I'm not sure he's going to be able to keep this thing moving.
Well, he just needs bites 8. We're good.
Oh, he got it.
Got it.
Good work. You got on that
Well
as
swept.
soon as she let it go.
So sitting at all square, 5-5, Carey and Burchard in the semifinal here at the Madtown Double Down, brought to you by Leinenkugels, Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey, Steve's Curling Supplies, floors for less. And Angelo's Fine Italian Dining in Monona and McFarland.
And McFarland. 2 locations. Power play.
You see what Carey's doing over there?
Power play. Power play.
Power play. No, 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 no.
Ready to move it?
Power play.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
What do
Sportsnet
you
is
like?
probably going to ask us to do some traveling with them, I'm guessing. Do 1 or 2 of the slams.
I'm going to quit my day job.
I have no
They
idea.
are going to have to outbid TSN.
Yeah.
Who's going to be coming first, I think.
So just get a hold of us at
Like-
curlingnetwork.com.
We could go in.
And,
control guard. We could,
Let
we
the
could
bidding
tap
war
ours in.
begin.
Maybe we should just give them your Twitter handle.
We should.
just
You know
throw
what?
it in.
I
Top
don't
four.
think they. I don't think they should.
Though
If you can find me on Twitter right now, good luck.
Or center guard.
It's Ty Vieten. V-I-E-T.
Yeah.
ANEN.
Yeah.
You know what?
guess if you
I
make
think I
the
might have
tick
deleted
into
my
the house,
Twitter.
it's the same as
I can't
drawing an
remember.
arrow.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay. Okay, Chelsea threw her.
It wasn't
engine in.
productive, that's for
It's
sure.
pretty heavy. Remember, she just stopped us. Thinking edge or just inside edge? Edge with like good board.
Looks like they're lining up the tick here.
She's just gonna try and bump her own rock
Weight's good.
right into the house.
Little light. Hey, little light.
That'll open up the Carrie Morris stone on the side. I think they need to sweep this. They just waited too long. Didn't have enough juice by the time it got there. Schneider was probably tired from sweeping the last one all the way. And looking for an excuse.
Yeah, Burchard's definitely owed him
Keyline.
some
Yeah.
money for
And
that.
I take edge of butt.
Okay, I like it. And so you think this will be decent?
I think it'll be
speed?
pretty close. You betcha. Yep. I'd guess it's going to be right up or normal draw
As
weight.
fast as it has been this game, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like it.
Okay. Well, there to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Not curling
Okay.
at all.
It's weight's
There it
good.
goes. Line's good. Curling. Line's great. I don't think it can hurt it.
Good. Perfect.
Good judge.
Great shot.
Nice brush.
Nice throw.
Thanks. I think you were right.
Or the tap.
What do you like here, Ty?
Well, let's see. You can't hit stuff out of the house right. Yeah, can.
Nope. Nope. No takeouts yet.
Like probably the tap. Yep.
Yeah, I say you tap
Yep,
that,
it's hair
get that
high.
out of the way as soon as you can, and start going for doubles after that.
What? Yeah.
How about you?
Hair more.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Because, like, last end, they were not able to open anything up, and then Burchard got 2 rocks under that corner right away. And those 2 went on the board eventually. So if he can kind of open this rock up now,
Yeah, that guard really.
later
killed-
on he'll have a chance to. They will have chance to rip doubles.
Yeah, Carey really got.
Over curling.
Catlin agreeing with himself, saying that was
not
it was
good.
not good.
Like this?
I don't love that.
What are you thinking?
I kind of like going over here.
Okay. Here.
Yeah, my concern going here is if I leave if I don't,
Yeah.
it's a triple, right? And now that he's out of the house, we've got a bit more house to work with. I think the perfect spot is right here.
Okay.
And then it's a tough double this way, and it's a tough double this way, right?
So
Because this way brings it into a triple.
Yeah, I don't
The
think
only
you
other
can
thing
go-
is going like here.
Yeah.
Isn't that bad either?
Yeah, that's an option too.
Because then they might freeze, but
Probably hit and roll, I would think.
yeah. So I don't mind that.
Okay. You like that better? I'm good with it.
Because the worst out for us is if they make this and stay buried there
Yeah.
and pinches are. So let's
100%.
go.
Back here.
I think so.
Intern.
No, I like the out turn.
Okay.
Good explanation there by Morris. To all the options, what's good, what's bad. I'd like to thank our sponsors right now: Leinenkugels, Fireball, Cinnamon Whiskey, Steve's Curling Supplies, stevescurling.com.
Line's close. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, line's okay. You're by this now.
You gotta go hard to get this behind the tee.
Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up.
Does not want to set up the double to the outside
What
one.
a terrible shot.
He swept it all the way right to where he
Swept that
didn't
all the
want
way
it to
the
be.
Worst spot in the world.
Thanks, buddy.
I would say it's not quite the worst spot in the world. If it would have been 4 inches higher, it would have been the worst spot in the
Oh
world.
yeah, by far.
but it's still,
Out turn,
as
I
John
think.
said, not very good.
It should be really straight, right?
I think it's just a little bit flatter than it looks on the monitor.
I mean, it looks pretty flat.
Yeah, it's definitely there, but that looks pretty good.
Good hack, waiter.
There you go. Throw it hard. Throw it straight.
Corner freeze.
Yeah.
Well, that's completely buried over there.
Ran that one right down the rails.
Definitely engineered themselves some success there.
Maybe John engineered himself right out of a 3-end.
I think so. He kind of lit the fire under that one.
Line's close.
Since we're talking about trains and
Line's
engineering,
Yeah.
Got room right
maybe
now.
we should have talked to their coach, Al Hackner,
Lots of
who
lines.
spent years working on the rails.
Tons of line.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has better insight than we're making up.
Right up.
How many years did you work for the train?
Get in there.
35 years Al put on the train.
Stayed on the other side.
3 years of work,
I could actually throw
32 years of part-time curling,
roll a little bit here.
full-time curling,
If they
part-time
have the double
training.
back, hopefully it jams, right? I could honestly probably throw that out. Probably the safer turn, hey?
So is he just firing this for a double? Trying to lose everything? He's too busy talking to Al about trains. I didn't miss the call.
Well, yeah, it's got good weight on it and everything locomoting. Stuffed it right on the nose. So Team Carey's going to have to make a good double here. Or
I don't mind the double, but if I miss the double, then they hit the lot two, we're dead, right?
Yeah.
I think our best chance at it.
Yep, I agree.
electing for the draw. Since they are sitting one, they can get their 1-2.
Tough thing about this shot is he's got very little area to hit without setting up a double and still being shot.
Is there? We have a rock over. Oh yeah. You guys
And they
stole
got
a rock?
rocks on the wrong sheet.
Like, there's only two on the down there. One of them is a flat rock. I know Christina's like, he stole my shot. I was like, there's only two rocks down there.
Sheet 4 is getting a little greedy there, stealing some rocks over on 3.
Line's close. Line's close. Line's fine. Lots of room. Tons of room still. That's it.
Great shot. No double.
All you have to do is
Straight
move
A.
it here.
Oh, Catlin
Deal.
thinks he can bump it though.
What turn do you like? You can throw your out too if you want.
Man, that is, I suppose.
Yeah, even a little less.
You only have to move it about 6 inches, maybe not even, to sit
Hold
a
it.
couple. But it is flat. I don't think you could make the double takeout, but I do think you can hit it and move it far enough to sit 2 or 3, which would be just as good as getting it all the way out of play.
A lot of heat, a lot of handle, though. Is that going to overcurl?
Maybe. He thinks so.
Touch it.
Oh, just off the back. I was rubbing dust off the...
Yeah, whatever you've been throwing.
Shot rock.
Yeah.
Drill.
Just a little too much curl on that one, or a little
I would
tight.
say if you throw the same weight you threw the draw, pretty close.
Yeah, I
would
like
say
it.
That's draw weight right now.
I actually could throw that same path if we like that better.
Well, yeah, I don't mind that. If you want to throw that same path right there.
Yeah.
Sort of come into the high half of that rock, you know.
Yeah. Like I won't be tighter,
I
obviously.
think this is probably our best path.
I think so too.
Like I'd take right there.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a little less, right?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good still, though.
Okay. Line's fine, all you. I don't think you can hurt it.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't, no backing though.
It's good, it's good.
Okay, just straight draw, line's good.
Perfect. Nice shot.
Good sweep, John.
Power play results in 2 points
Power
for
play.
Team Carey.
All right, at the end of 6, Carey is up 7-5 over Shannon Burchard and Caitlin Schneider. At the Madtown Double Down, Madison, Wisconsin, brought to you by Lina Kugels and Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Steve's Curling Supplies, Angelo's Italian, Dining in Monona and McFarland, and Floors for Less. Because why pay more for floor
As it was, right?
when you can play less?
That's a great point.
Yep.
So it's not like it's helped.
Then you can have more money for Angelo's Pizza.
Yeah.
And
their chicken bacon ranch
Yep.
mac and cheese.
Sure.
and new curling supplies at Steve's
Yeah,
Curling
Steve's
Supplies.
Yeah. I mean, Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming. We have
I
lots of
wouldn't
great
quite go
gifts
edge. I think that's too much.
for yourself
I think
or
I
the
could-
curler
I
in
think
your
I'll-
life.
Yep.
Okay. And
You got those
gotta be a
rock
little slower than
little
what
ice
I'm
trays?
doing.
The ice buckets,
Yeah.
yes, we do.
Those perfectly fit 12-ounce cans. Upright.
Yeah,
Yeah. You fit like 7 in there, I
Okay,
believe.
I got
that
just
sounds
there
about
now.
right.
Go then.
With some ice, keep them nice and cold.
Weight only right now. Line's okay.
We also have can coolers for once you take those
Yep,
cans
hard,
out
hard, hard,
of
hard.
the ice bucket.
You don't want your fingers getting cold.
Then
Don't want your
it'll
beer
help
getting warm.
keep your beer
Hard.
cold and your hand warm
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Good shot.
in either red or blue.
Right, give you a little more on
You
the
get
okay.
options.
Oh,
Yep.
2 kinds.
Freeze
Two
them yellow,
choices.
if you get around it, that's fine,
Nuts.
too. Did you get time on that?
Or we have actual like regular curling stuff too. Shoes,
No, I
brooms,
didn't. I'm thinking
grippers.
it's,
Pants.
pants,
yeah, like that.
things like that. Sliders.
Close.
Any questions or anything going on the YouTube?
No, I think I scared people off when I started talking about
Don't want to.
relative humidity and dew point and frost, and I got a little short with them.
Hey, we beat the century mark. We're at 115.
Who's two?
We got a final over on
I think
sheet
we just
2.
freeze this one.
Walker, Leichter
Outturn
take
freeze.
down Sinclair Baton in 6 ends. They were up 5-1, and they obviously stole. Must have stole 2 or 3.
Line's close.
Baton and Walker, or Baton and Sinclair decided to
Right
call it a
now.
day.
They're going home.
All there.
Lots of room.
All there.
Maybe time for some Fireball
All there.
or Liney's.
Give them a glass of Fireball for the road and send them on their way.
Yep.
Right to nose right now.
actually not bad. Now we got to hang on.
It's okay.
Ooh, that went
Good throw.
a little further than I expected it to. Although out of my mitt, I thought I threw positive.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Here's your firebolt. Now get out of here.
You had your fun. Now get.
I think that's the shot.
No,
yeah.
that's not how we roll here in Madison. We are friendly. We are welcoming.
Stay for a while.
Stay
eat
as
some
long as
cheese.
you'd
Never
like.
get to the inside of that. You're
Got a big football game tonight.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
gonna
need
be-
to if you're
To
on the
watch?
inside,
It's a big
but
game.
even knows, yeah. Okay, throw the shot, eh?
Which 12 is going to pull it out?
Hopefully, it's the good one
What's your
from
guess out here?
the one from Green Bay.
Yes,
14?
that'd be great. We got a pretty busy 4-foot going on over here. What do we got going on, Craig?
Looks like he's going to throw an intern. I don't really know what the call is.
No. Can't tell if he's trying to push, draw behind.
Maybe he's guarding.
Could guard.
Little heavy. Only if I have to.
I think he's going to try and freeze on the inside of that one in the top 4 foot. Kind of in between those two yellows. He did say it was a little heavy, so maybe that was the call. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we'll try
Maybe-
to stay.
Decent
try to be a
push.
hair high side.
Yeah.
They are still
If we
sitting
can tap it
one.
on, if we can hit 3/4 of it, it's perfect.
Okay.
Maybe I'll pay attention a little closer next time. $120 viewers out there watching this Canadian Showdown semifinal Madtown double down mixed doubles
Throw down.
Just a hair more, one more inch.
beatdown.
Downtown.
Uptown?
Not brown.
Get down.
Line's close.
Got any questions for us about anything?
Whoa,
Curling,
whoa, whoa.
life coaching?
Wait, and
Ask Craig Brown up. See if he
Pass the
can
curl a lot
make up
still.
some answers.
still needs to curl. Line's good. Line's good. Yep. You can go now. Yep. 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 Line's perfect.
Oh, has he
Take
got
that
the
back,
weight?
take
The
that other
line,
one,
the
take that
line
other
is
one.
great if he's got the weight.
Hard.
Just a little short.
Just a little short, but you know what? They're in really
That's a really
good
good setup.
They're in a really good spot here to get a force.
Looks like Burchard and Schneider are going to try that same shot again and just advance theirs up in the button.
Feels not bad either. We got to score here. Do I lose the back red if I nut this? One of the two? Yeah. Probably. That's really close. Yeah, but you lose that. Maybe not. Because I could just nut that, get rid of that yellow. Maybe the shot. Pretty thin, eh? Like, third? I want to stick it as high as I can.
Well, they're tossing some weight on it.
So he's trying to hit the red in the top 8 and nut it, stick it into the yellow on the top of the button. But he's gonna, if he does that, is he not gonna lose his rock, his shot rock on the side of the button?
Look.
I mean, there's a
Yeah.
chance with the angles he might lose his one in the back 4 foot too if he,
Oh, if he hits it.
or he could wreck the guard and none of that will happen.
Is it my shot or yours?
It's mine.
He just feathered that guard.
Well,
Do we make
tempting
this?
to just play the nose. Well, nose hit,
Yeah.
right? Because we can't stuff this. Because the way this is, there's no way we can stuff this.
No. it'll
Maybe
still-
over there.
You can get away with a hair high probably. It should still
Well, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking, what's our best result here? Is it better if I get inside it? Is this better if I get inside it? Do this?
And don't touch this.
Don't touch this, kill that, or miss it.
Then here.
Then that's their.
Then
But then we have a gimme to get rid of the one for sure.
yeah.
And then
they
they're
sit
forced.
They make it.
I'm just wondering, is there any way, if I tickle this over the top, is not good? I don't think.
I think that's hard to do though. Isn't
Hard
it?
to do, yeah. So maybe we just play that. We play to kill this,
Yeah.
kill that.
Leave your shooter kind of.
Well, I don't think I can leave the shooter around.
Oh, you're gonna throw it hard.
Oh, okay. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind throwing less weight. Yeah,
Thinking
probably.
you could throw just like regular.
Yeah, okay. I'm into that.
And then you stick your shooter here.
Okay, you mind coming through for
Yeah.
me then?
I think you
Johnny's
need to
into
throw a
it.
bullet.
No, you're right. That's a good call. Yeah, because it'd be nice if our yellow can actually hang around.
Yeah, if your
that
shooter's
middle
mixed,
yellow,
I
right?
think it's nice, right?
A lot of talk though. It's pretty important. I mean,
Okay,
if they
I'm
can
gonna
get the
throw,
steal
yeah,
here,
I'll throw easy.
Okay,
Easy right.
I like it.
should be a pretty
Try to hit about 3/4.
easy
is what I'm
clean on the next
Yeah, I think that's
end.
real close.
Okay.
Keep it clean, keep it open. This,
Easy reg.
yeah.
Yep. Really hard. Whoa! Yep! Whoa, whoa! Whoa!
Must be
whoa,
close.
whoa.
Oh, it's a great shot.
A good call on the weight, Chels.
That scored quite a bit, even with that way.
Because if good call on the weight.
It's a good shot. You know, I mean, Schneider and Burchard got some ways in there, but no matter where they put this rock, Chelsea's going to have a pretty good chance to get that out of there
Yeah, I
and
think
get the
that's the
force
shot.
or maybe even steal a couple points and put this game away.
Yeah. Straight draw, a little tap is good, right on the beak. Or even just a sliver high, because that yellow's going to kick that way.
Did anybody hear him say exactly what weight he's going to throw? I think with that ice, he probably looks like he's throwing about a back line to hack. Trying to hit it just off nose and sit in front of the yellow.
Looks about back ring.
Okay, back 8. Weight's good.
Those are froze. Still get it squared out with a rocket.
Not bad, eh? The only thing is, can they make this for 2? I don't think so, eh?
No, I don't think it comes off there. But if I'm throwing a guard, it should take that away too.
Yeah.
If it is there, right?
Yeah, because
Because it'll be like you won't be able to get it thin enough.
I think that's the call.
I think so too. I mean,
Yeah.
they might have something for 2, but it's going to be a hard shot.
Yeah.
And if I blast it, it might leave them a nothing shot for 2, right? If I blasted it,
I think you want to. I think you want to guard right in this,
Okay.
right in the middle there. Yeah, because if you blast, what happens is, if you blast, you could. It's going to drag it past the red.
I know.
think.
I think so too.
So then,
So you might leave them something for 3.
yeah, essentially, the chances are, let's say you kill your shooter in those 2, and then she's got a tough shot. I know she's got the double for 2.
Yeah.
That's probably what she played. So she'll have a shot for 2. I think this is our best chance.
Okay. I think it leaves it the hardest shot for 2.
Yeah. Yeah, try to put it right in the
Right
middle.
in the hole, yeah.
Like,
Like an inch from center
if
line.
that, well, even a bit more.
Yeah.
I would say, I think this out turn might be an easy path, but because in order to go to the in turn, we got to go pretty wide, right? And we're into fresh,
Okay.
and we know that out turn's a decent path because we threw it a couple ends ago.
Okay.
So I think that would be my prediction. I would take,
Middle 8.
yeah, and your top 12's fine. Like,
Okay. Okay.
Top 12 is pretty good. The closer you can get to those yellows, actually pretty good.
I was going to say that's the only challenge. We have to play it pretty tight if I'm top 12, but.
Okay, I don't mind the intern. It's just you're going to be
No,
fresh.
I don't mind this. I just think top, like.
I think aim for just short.
Yeah.
I'll sweep it accordingly.
Okay.
And I think your ice you're taking, we were taking here to get to here.
Yeah.
So I think we take about,
Okay.
I would say like right there, just inside, 2 inches inside edge of 4. How's that sound?
I like it.
Edge of that curling, that guard
And
there.
you think this will be good for speed?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. You betcha. Okay. So just short weight.
Yeah.
Bite top 12 weight.
Okay.
Well, they did plenty of talking for everyone there. They explained everything, good, bad.
Really like the weight.
Okay, line
Really
slow.
like
Just
the weight.
plug in the hole.
Over curling, if anything, John.
Over curling?
Over curling.
Line looks fine. Just don't, as long as they don't leave a hole, it's not going to leave a, maybe it is over curling now a little.
Bounce.
Get a bounce off of that. Oof, that's a awfully small hole. It might be there, but they got to get
Hack weight.
through it.
Yeah, you can't really throw much more because you can't pop the 5 very far, right?
It's there. It's small, but I think it's there.
So, like, hers didn't do anything crazy. Hack the weight? Probably, eh? I think
Just
you need to slow
another
enough so
inch
that
of
it's
roll
not curling
would
too
have
much.
closed that off. So Burchard's looking at like a hack waiter through this hole, soft hack even maybe. Try and go through this hole, tap back. Maybe she wasn't even playing quite that much. You got to throw it.
Is center of that guard for line too little? Well, that's pretty close, eh? You're right at the. Okay.
You can't.
Okay. I think that's gonna be really close. Can you hack?
Hack. You can't throw much less than hack, otherwise you won't be able to get past that center guard without wrecking on the one in the top 8 that Carrie just threw.
Pretty good.
Move too much.
Move too much. Hopefully don't spin anything in there.
Okay.
Nope. One red.
Yep.
I think maybe both of those teams got fooled just a little bit on that. Because they both put the broom down. They both looked like they threw them good right away. And they sounded happy with them, and they both overcurled.
On that out turn. Well, after 7 here in the semifinal, got Chelsea Carey and John Morris over Caitlin Schneider and Shannon Burchard, 7-6. Madtown Double Down brought to you by Line and Kugels, Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey, Steve's Curling Supplies. If you got curling, they got the supplies. You sell everything. You sell rocks too, don't you?
We sell rocks, yeah, used rocks. We can get you new rocks, but we don't really sell them.
What's a new rock run these days?
Oh man, depends on what kind of options you get with it, and how many inserts and
Edge-ish?
everything else. They're expensive.
Intern?
They're like $700 a piece.
Wow.
Maybe a little more. Well, right in that area. Depends on exchange rate too. So,
Okay, pretty
Watch the
close.
market.
A little light.
current exchange rate, Canadian dollars, about 76.5 or 131 going the other way. That's right.
Really nice.
I'm familiar with the day-to-day mid-market
I
rates
think
of
just
the
throw the
Canadian
intern freezer.
to U.S. dollar exchange.
You get some help from the doctor with
It's
that?
right here.
I do.
Okay.
It's
Dr.
bite in the
Naharni,
butt. So intern
Corey
freeze.
Naharni
Just
out
set
of
up
Yeah, no, I was.
line only,
No, you
Chels.
don't need to.
Okay, Chels, that's okay.
There's a good bump there. Just didn't move up quite as much as I think they were hoping.
Heavy.
Yeah. Well, it's too bad. If we had better line, it would have been perfect.
I know.
Because then we.
Catlin coming down with his first rock.
Weight's good. Weight's really good. Okay. Don't need to for weight. Come down, baby. Come on. Line's good. Sit now, sit.
What if I blast that?
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know if I can get to enough of it. It's going to nut it.
Yeah.
I can also try this. This is the best result, is if I get this over the top.
Across here, yeah.
Yeah. So come sweep for me, please.
Okay.
If you can, you don't have a gripper, eh?
Oh, I did. I had it.
No, that's fine. No, all good.
Sorry, I just assumed you were throwing the out turn.
No, I'm going to throw out turn for sure.
Okay.
Well, good talk between them. Looks like they're going to get some stuff moving.
Pretty crazy weight there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Not ideal. Front one stuck pretty much right where it hit. Moved over a couple inches, but did get the stuff off the back of the forefoot, which will be beneficial. Thanks for the meat, Craig, and the salami.
I always repay my meat treats. Dave Peterson, by the way, I do not think there was a chance to play off the yellow in the forefoot last end. Thanks for your question, though. If anybody else has a question, fire it at us. We'll answer it.
Curling or
with
not.
a fact or
A
something we make up.
A fictional fact.
A fiction.
Smarter plays to rip this double peel.
I agree with you.
Yeah, can you would you mind just sweeping just in case?
Yep.
Thick 2/3, I see.
Okay.
So I think we're running again. Try to get some clearance out of there.
Yep.
What happened? Did we throw a rock through the house here?
Good.
Beginning to start the end?
Morris threw a heater at the center, just bounced off the center line just a little bit. Moved all the yellows out, moved the reds around a little bit. So good clearance there, getting the guards out of the way. They just need to get their one with the hammer. Burchard down by 1, trying to get a good steal here.
Halfway is good.
I think they'll just replace one of those guards up front.
Deborah Menger asks, what is the prize money for the top 2 teams? I believe it is $6,500 for
45.
first
Halfway.
and $4,500 for second. That is
Tighter than
U.S. dollars, cold hard cash.
That's like 1 million Canadian rubles, I believe.
Pesos.
Try to give me that.
north pesos.
And I think a loss in the semi gives you 2,500.
Yep.
Correct. Still nothing to shake a stick at.
Let me pull out my trusty calculator and tell you what that is, based on the current exchange rate that I just told you last end.
Does that look close?
Well, it looks like they're just going to bring it to that one in the 4-foot.
First prize is going to be roughly $8,500 Canadian.
Line's close.
85.15 plus or minus, you know, $20.
Wait only. No, you gotta go. Hard for everything.
Looking a little light.
Hard.
And she's over curling.
Hard, 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 hard,
Oof.
hard, hard. Really gotta go. Really gotta go. Hard. Okay, okay. Okay.
Well, that's not ideal.
No, it's not.
Could even be like right here too. I think just makes, yeah, that's pretty good. She just makes a double and we get one. I think throw it right here.
Yeah, if they pull a steal,
And,
just one here, then we get bonus curling. Which I'm sure everyone's always thrilled about.
So that
Time
was
out.
time out. Take your time. Think about it. Nobody's gonna come talk to you though.
Let's just walk through.
Mikey,
this
you
for
want
a
to go
sec.
out there, talk to him?
Yeah, I'd probably have the most, to contribute here.
You can
Yeah,
get
we got
to
some
top
fireball,
line.
a little liquid courage. You'll get something.
A little bit on the inside. It's
Well, if
maybe
he is
game
a
over.
trained engineer, though, might need, full octane, maybe some diesel.
Can you drink and drive a train? I mean, you can't really go sideways.
You can drink
Yeah.
on trains,
Okay.
but I don't think you're
And
allowed
if
to
you
drive.
happen to be a little
No
heavy,
way, man.
No
if
way.
you happen to be a little heavy,
You're pulling millions of pounds. You can't be
millions and
drinking.
billions of
or be
dollars.
here. Like the
Yeah.
thing is, they come through the hole. And
This
make
is
it just
let's
for
hear
one.
let's hear what they have to say.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think? Just inside edge? Edge is close? That one? Like,
They're in really good shape to steal this game outright right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just plain win it right here.
edge is edge too much or is edge good? Oh, probably.
I mean, if you throw this,
Oh, it's great. Best rock on the
just
tee.
so they can't get to that rock on the
yeah,
button.
I think you gotta go
Carrie's gonna have to just give him the one
just inside edge.
and throw the wide in-turn draw probably
That's a little heavier, so what are you gonna
to give him a steal of one. But then she's gonna have to hit
Pretty much
half
what you
4
threw for
foot,
your
a
draw.
little better than half 4
You throw
foot
me the same you threw on your draw.
against the loss on a track that she missed a draw on earlier.
Yeah, a little heavier. Okay. You got it. Okay, all there right now. How's line? Pretty high. How's line?
Don't want to over curl on this and give her the out turn to the backing.
Good shot.
Gotta stop.
Nice.
Fair or not. But you maybe throw it, and as long as it,
Yeah, I think so, because this is no bargain.
no, exactly. So I think you might as well try. Because it might, it's possible
Yeah.
that it gets there.
Okay, I like it.
Put it full four regardless, right?
Just a
So-
draw.
For weight here,
Yeah.
I think you gotta be sort of pausy.
Yeah. Okay. Just a little tight. Like
So
this
she's
thing
Tight-
might-
the weight's tightening up here.
Okay.
And our best chance to make this is
If you don't have to sweep it.
I don't have to pepper it, right?
Yeah, totally.
So
Edge 8, is that too much?
I think edge 8 is the right ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's throwing edge at 8. She's trying a full 4 foot draw, and
I
if
think
they
it's
get
a
enough
ways close.
finish,
You gotta probably carve this once you get by the guard.
Yeah,
eh?
you bet.
I think you can get onto the nose of that.
yeah, they're worried about how much it's going to curl at the end, but they, most importantly, have to have T-line weight to make sure that they only give up a steal of 1 if it doesn't curl enough.
Okay, I like it. It's hot right now.
I think.
Oh, that's a holding.
I think she over
Line's
positived
close.
it.
Needs to curl. Needs to curl to get to 4 foot even. Jesus.
Come on,
I'm not going to do it.
okay, guys. Good luck. Good luck.
Good game.
And there you go, steal a 2.
Happy now. You might as well just.
Good game.
So that'll finish it up for the semifinal with Burchard going on to the final against Walker at the Madtown Double Down here in Madison, Wisconsin. Brought to you by Line of Kugels and Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Floors for Less, Angelo's Italian Dining in Monona and McFarland. Also, Steve's Curling Supplies. Hit them up on stevescurling.com. All your curling needs under one roof. So we'll see you for the final in just a little while.
Be back at 1 o'clock Central Time, 1 hour from now, for the final between Walker and Burchard.
All right, thanks for joining us.